Hello from BugEyeGuide.com. Check out all the receipts that come with our 1956 Austin Healey 100 BN2 that we have for sale. It tells quite a complete story of this car's history, and I wanted to share a short video that deciphers what we've got here. So it starts with a letter in 1986 from Tom Kovacs, the president of Tune, who you may know does awesome Austin Healey restorations, and he certifies that the car was completely redone and that all the numbers are correct. Then we have a stack of receipts here from him that all detail the parts and pieces that went into that, and you can see 8 lifters, main bearings, gasket set, timing chain, tensioner, pressure plate, clutch disc, pilot bushing, valve job, valve guides, intake valves, 4 pistons, rod bearings, etc., etc., cam bearings, a whole, reconditioned the rods, polished the crank. So the whole engine was rebuilt, all to the tune of $1,282. It's probably at least 10 grand today. That was in 1985. And then there are more receipts here that detail the bodywork, sandblast chassis, replace the sills, repair the floors, the trunk floor, paint the chassis. It's a little hard to read some of this, but paint the dash, etc. So it was all redone. That was about $8,000, just to give you some perspective. Again, in 1985 dollars, that's a significant chunk of restoration work, which is great. Then we have carpet and various interior components that went into the job, all detailed here. Mechanical parts, a new generator, tack cable, dash light bulbs, and on and on. It's all outlined here. A lot of good information about what was done in that restoration, but again summarized as a complete ground-up restoration. And then over here we have a new shop called Sport and Specialty, started in '97, so about 12 years later. A bunch of mechanical work was done, and the main projects here that are important: pull the overdrive, remove and disassemble the gearbox, new synchro rings, pilot bushings. So the clutch was done here again, and the transmission and gearbox completely rebuilt, which is a nice thing to have done in '97. And then here we have the head removed, a valve job done, and all the valve components that were replaced here. Remove the front brakes. There was a new master cylinder on one of these receipts. That's a copy of the same head work. Distributor was loose here, and a little exhaust work. And then this one is a rear wheel cylinder, and also the generator. There was another one here for the charging system, so the new brushes were put in the generator. That was all redone. Here was another 37 hours of mechanical work that included also tires. So they got one new wire wheel here. So one of the splines must have damaged the wheel. They changed the spline on both rear sides, and then they also gave one new wire wheel. So that's an important wear item that's nice to have done as well. And that was another $5,000 bill for that particular one. Here's check charging system. So all in all, we have a pretty complete picture of a car that was fully restored in the mid-'80s, with a whole bunch of mechanical work done in 2000 up to 2010 when new tires were fit. And that's a lot of money invested on this nice BN2, and it's available from BugEyeGuide.com.